Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, the energy today is absolutely electric, and right now the word coming through is glow. I'm also hearing that your light is burning much brighter than their petty talk. You have already won just by being yourself. Now let's find out what other messages are coming through. So the energy is very strong. I was getting just vibes of just like you're looking good, okay? And you're forging, you're creating your beauty, okay? You're glowing up. I'm hearing that you've been really investing in yourself, okay? Maybe you're like investing in your speech, you're investing in your outer appearance, okay? You're investing in your brains and brawn is what I heard, okay? It's like not only are you smart, but you also look good doing it, okay? Look good being smart. Something to do with you just been, ooh, Page of Cups. You've just been really working on you as a person, okay? I'm hearing that you've gone through a lot of like death cycles where it's just like you're just ending and releasing a lot of things, and you've been investing and reflecting on these results. You've been very patient with yourself, okay? And it's really putting you on top is what I'm hearing, because people are almost getting to this point where they're also reflecting with you. They're like, ooh, okay, what's going on over there? It's like very hushed tones in the background. Everybody's talking about your glow up in the shadows. Or maybe it has something to do with you stepped out of the shadows, okay? Yeah, with this spark moment, you stepped out of the shadows. Something changed for you with this Wheel of Fortune energy. Something in your fate, something in your atmosphere. You've received some sort of good luck, some sort of fortune, some sort of destiny shift where it's just like now you're finally taking care of yourself in the way that you've always wanted to, is what I'm hearing, or you're beginning to, or maybe this is the mindset that you have, this mindset shift at the beginning of your journey, because it looks to be like with this Page of Cups energy, it gives this vibe of just like you're being like very sensitive, very like wanderlust, where you're dreaming about your creativity, your artistry, your beauty, your just like how you show up as an individual, okay? How people are perceiving you. You're just like thinking about all these things that could manifest in that reality for you. Just being very sensitive and very like I'm hearing nurturing of that regard, okay? Because something in the past, okay, some sort of hidden conflict, okay, was related to like your anxiety, okay, your guilt, nightmares, perhaps overthinking about your own appearance, your own outward appearance, how people perceive you, how people look at you, how people, I guess, like almost like I don't know why. I heard deal with you, how people are treating you. Maybe you felt like you got bullied in the past, okay? Maybe people treated you poorly because of the way you looked. Maybe people treated you poorly because of the way you talked, the way you did certain things. Maybe you felt clumsy. Maybe you felt like not necessarily up to par with what you felt you wanted to be, okay? Because of their petty talks. It's like these things were just like it kept pushing you down further, even though you were perfectly fine to begin with, is what I'm hearing with that energy. It's like now you're just like you're forging and you're creating your own destiny moving forward, okay? It's like you're no longer letting this heartbreak of the past, which is like the hidden influences that are popping up here, these hidden influences of heartbreak in the past mess with you. I'm getting relationship energy here with that too. Maybe you were in some sort of relationship with someone who made you feel like not up to par, made you feel less than, maybe made you feel ugly, maybe made you feel like you weren't good enough, is what I'm hearing. This could be in a relationship, a work environment. This could be just like how people perceive you in friendships, in community, in a family, okay? Something to do with you having heartbreaks, okay? Some hard truths were spilled. It put you in this sorrow, this emotional pain that kind of just tugged on your heartstrings for a long time too, is what I'm hearing. Okay? But nonetheless, you were making your own path in the background. Ace of Wands energy, despite the fact that you were still in that Five of Cups energy, okay? It's almost as though you knew that you had to keep it pushing, is what I'm hearing. You needed to be ambitious, come with new energy, inspired and ignited energy, is what I'm hearing. It feels like people really did you dirty in the past with how like they perceived you, okay? Not only your outward appearance, but your internal appearance. Maybe you've like let's say for instance you have a really beautiful personality, but because like the looks may not like add up like how society sees it. People were treating you poorly. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Maybe people were almost like downgrading your worth because they didn't see you on the same level as them, like looks wise, is what I'm hearing. But now you're just like really focusing on your looks. You're glowing up, okay? And you're burning brighter than ever. All this petty talk in the background is just like, it's not working out anymore. You're also just been like reflecting with this Five of Cups energy. It's like, yes, you feel disappointment in some of these relationships. You feel like you got abandoned because you thought individuals were your homies, or you thought that they were your best friends. You thought like your coworker was a good friend. You thought your lover was a good partner, perhaps something like that. And it just puts you in this lost period. But it's like as you glow up, it's like you do lose people. You know, as you start loving yourself and you start treating yourself better, the people around you who really never treated you like the empress that you are going to just start fading away. You know what I mean? And so as you step out of the shadows and you step into this emperor mindset, you're structured, you're stable, okay? You have this strategy around you towards your glow up, okay? You're being very authoritative around that. Everyone's beginning to watch every move, okay? They're like hiding from you in some sense because now that they see you leveling up, you're looking better than ever. They're like, ooh, should we be taking notes on that? That's what I'm hearing, okay? Because it's like you're creating because of everything that you've experienced. You're looking back on that as the emperor, okay? And I'm also getting empress energy with that as well. So it's like you're nurturing yourself, you're cultivating and you're embodying new warm energy. And because of that, it's like people want a piece of the pie is what I heard. Because they hate seeing you look this good. They hate seeing you like make changes without them having to be like without them around you. Yep, that judgment. It's like people are like in the background. They're like snap. Like I heard snap. What is going on, right? So it's like, and also get like a tremble of the voice. Like they're afraid. Okay, like they're almost like in this vibe of like, sheesh, I really shouldn't have said this, or I really shouldn't have said that, and they're almost like, they're almost judging themselves now. It's like they're self-evaluating the things that they're doing. They feel like what they said was a bad move. Maybe they feel like this was a total loss on their regard, because when they check back and see how you've been doing, they're like, wow, you've glowed up. Even though they see all of this stuff in the background that they've created for you, nightmares, deception, mental blockages, hidden motives. They have you, running away, from their deceit, and things like that. You put yourself in this mindset now with this advice that, King of Cups energy, you're still like very, very mature in your energy. You're very calm, very wise and balanced. But it's like when you come up against your foes, your opposition that treated you poorly, gave you this heartbreak, you're like, hey, I can still be emotionally mature. I can still be calm, balanced, okay, wise in my decisions moving forward. And it's almost like you're weighing the scales with these cups in your hand. It almost feels like a balance of like I'm getting justice, Libra vibes from like truth, balance, fairness, accountability. It's like, which cup is weighing heavier than the other? This was my cup and this is your cup. Your cup feels a little empty. Let me see, you know what I mean? So it's like you're judging almost like the cup, almost like the water that they filled in your cup, and realizing, hey, it was never filled to begin with, and you're making judgment calls now too at the same time. That's what I'm feeling with that energy of King of Cups. Very interesting. But yeah, as you step into your, I felt like inner knowing, I felt it gives this vibe of like, you're just feeling really good about yourself. You're feeling really controlled in your environment. You have like new relationships coming through for you, community that's supporting your glow up. People are gathering, people are being very joyful for you, okay? And so the universe wants you to know this is the key. Step into your glow up, okay? Step into environments that are going to support you and raise you up, and you do the same for them, and everyone's just pouring into each other's cups, and you're just having this emotional harmony about you. That's what you've been waiting for. That's what you've been looking for. And in doing so, you put an end to things that are no longer serving you with this death energy. You release energies that are not serving you. You transform. You're renewed. You're rebirthed. And you're standing firm to your beliefs, okay? With that Four of Pentacles, you're standing firm to your security, your stability, your energy. people are going to be seeing you in a very powerful, like I heard reawakened. It's like you're like going through these level ups, and it's like your shine is like an ultimate blow to their pride, and it's like your beauty is now like some sort of legendary force that is like unbreakable. It's like they were petty in the beginning, but now that they see you level up, they're feeling regretful. If this is a past partner, they're feeling like they fumbled the bag. If this is a work environment, they're feeling, wow, we probably shouldn't have made fun of this person. If this was a school environment, same thing. They probably felt like they shouldn't have bullied you. You know, these are all the things I'm getting here with that energy. Okay, let's see what else is coming through in terms of the shadow work that you're going through to get to this point. Okay, something to do with reclaiming your lost self. Okay, you've always been beautiful. You've always been a wonderful person. The universe wants you to identify that, step into your power, and do some sort of soul retrieval. Okay, something to do with this is like, I heard now or never, because if you don't realize this now, you probably never will. You probably will just continue to hide in this like energy vampire stuff that you've been just getting, like feeling towards you, people who are mistreating you. It's time for you to wake up, you know, is what I'm hearing from the universe. It's time for you to really be like, hey, it's time. You deserve to blow up. I heard blow up. Yeah. And something to do also, like, don't be overly attached to those relationships that are treating you badly, okay? That's why I was getting like, it's time to wake up. It feels like tough love from the universe, but the universe is like, you deserve to step into this abundance, okay? Step into this manifestation, okay? Ooh, snap. Shamed for being you. Yeah, something to do with humiliation. I was definitely getting this vibe. People were making you feel humiliated for being you, shamed for being you, standing in your true, authentic self. There's no reason for that, you know? Inner critics, people in your circle, people in your community, making you feel like you needed to suppress your identity, suppress who it is you are as a person, because everyone is unique, everyone is beautiful, and you deserve to shine and glow up in all that you are, okay? So now you're going to be able to do that, okay? Once you step away from all that negative energy, you're going to be able to step into a much brighter you, okay? Also, something to do with past echoes, okay? There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to be judging in the past. When you reach the Empress timeline, wherever you are in this spread's timeline, it's different for everyone. It's very important to not flood yourself with emotions of the past, especially that heartbreak. Because as you traverse forward, there's going to be moments where these negative energies are going to try to creep up and sabotage the goodness that you're bringing in for yourself. So it's important to really take the time to be like, hey, should I just really be ignoring this negative energy? Maybe it's just like negative self-talk. Maybe it's just, you know, demons at bay trying to persuade you into a different direction that's going to serve you. So just keep those things in mind, okay? And as you traverse forward, let's see what other energies are coming in for you. Once you pass over that shadow work that is required, okay, that judgment that you need to call in for yourself, let's see what that final outcome is looking like for you. Because we got the death energy there, where it's like things are ending for you, you're transforming. So let's see what sort of transformations you're stepping into. Ooh, so you're stepping into harmony, few and places. So there's going to be some sort of suffocation you'll receive, okay? There's going to be a lot of eyes on you when you step into this glow up, okay? When you step into this new cycle of destinies, new cycle of faith and fate is what I'm hearing. There's going to be a lot of contacts. People want to almost like drain your vibe. Keep that in mind, because it's like people are going to almost, I heard, copy you, try to copy your energy, try to imitate your energy, try to almost like one-up you is what I'm hearing. I would say it's almost like stick to, as like I heard the word stick to your guns, okay? Like kind of stick to your own is what I'm hearing. Stick to the people who really like mess with you and like, you know, like they vibing with you, they're supporting you is what I'm hearing. Because something about like you just being yourself and you being around people who appreciate you for who you are is really what's going to work for you in the outcomes, the surrounding outcomes is what I'm hearing, or work for you in your surroundings, okay? But yeah, there's going to be some people creeping up from the past, okay? Yeah, they're going to be uninvited guests that are going to try to alter your plans, okay? So they're going to be like, oh, why are you not doing this anymore? This was so great. Like we miss the old you, stuff like that. Keep in mind, sometimes this might be in a positive light and this might be in a negative light. Use your intuition, use your discretion to kind of like figure out what that means for you. But going forward, it's like use your inner truths and knowings, like that high priestess vibes of just like in judgment, just like kind of like tap in, you know, with the frequencies. Even ask your spirit guides, like, hey, what's up with that? You know what I mean? Okay. And so once you kind of release these burdens, okay, this overload, let go of the habits that are sapping your inner strength, let go of the people that are sapping your inner strength, you're going to be able to move forward, okay? You're going to be able to transition and heal the way that you intend to, is what I'm hearing, okay? And lastly, yeah, you're going to be almost like your choice depends on the research that you're doing on certain people. Wait until you have all the facts, but at the same time, it's like while you're looking good, while you're like moving on up, people are gonna try to creep back up. Something to do with this card. Universe wants me to take it for some reason. That's so funny. You got the bathtub as the last card. Something to do with like you're emerging, okay, and or releasing and glowing up. So your burdens will soon lift, revealing your inner light again. Yeah, so it's like you're gonna be able to do that research that you've been trying to do. And the aftermath of that research is you glowing up, you finally reaching the destination that you've wanted. Like you're feeling good again, you know what I mean? And like all of these people from the past that try to siphon your energy, try to like keep you as this friend or family member that they could just like pick on and bully and just like treat poorly. That's not going to be a situation anymore. It's because you're finally choosing yourself. You're finally choosing your truth, your identity. You're reclaiming your lost self and self-identity, and you're just overcoming all of these humiliation tactics, humiliation rituals that try to keep you in a place of strain and burden. And now you're leveling up and finally almost like getting to this point of just like reclaiming your power, okay? And you're glowing up and you're releasing a lot of these burdens in doing so. So yeah, these are all the messages that I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.